There's something sacred about your 20s. It's not the parties, not the late nights or the chaotic freedom. It's not even the fact that you're young. What makes your 20s so powerful is that it's the only time in your life when you're old enough to start anything, but still young enough to fail without losing everything. This decade is the bridge from who you were to who you're becoming. And most people, they waste it. They waste it chasing cheap highs, living for the weekend, looking for approval, trying to figure it out, but never really deciding what they want. They get to 30, and all they've collected are memories of nights they can't remember, photos with people they don't even talk to anymore, and dreams they buried because life got real. But it didn't have to be that way. And if you're listening to this, it doesn't have to be that way for you. You don't have to choose between hustle and happiness. Your 20s aren't meant to be just work until you burn out. But they're also not meant to be a highlight reel of brunches, beaches, and mindless scrolling. They're meant to be balanced chaos. Nights where you stay up working on your passion, and mornings where you laugh with your best friends over cheap coffee. They're meant to be road trips and rejection letters, heartbreaks and healing, failures that teach you what no classroom ever could. You're not supposed to have it all figured out, but that doesn't mean you wander aimlessly. Start something, anything, learn, fall, get up, repeat, write the blog, start the business, record the song, build the channel, make a mess of it. Just start living like it matters. Because here's the truth. Everything you're doing right now is becoming your story. And 10 years from now, when someone asks you, what were your 20s like? What will you say?
So hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was... Look again.
Social media lied to you. It told you that your 20s were supposed to look aesthetic, that everyone else is crushing it while you're still figuring out how to pay rent. It showed you highlight reels and made you feel behind. Let me tell you the truth. There is no one way to win in your 20s. Some people get married, some build startups, some travel, some go broke and restart 3 times, and it's all okay. There's no gold medal for figuring it out first. There's just the question, are you building something that actually feels like you? Because chasing someone else's version of success is the fastest way to wake up miserable at 35. You don't need to be fast, you need to be real. You need to take the road that aligns with your fire, even if it's the harder one. Even if it means going against the crowd. Even if it means saying no when everyone else says yes. Your 20s are your one chance to bet on yourself with everything you've got. Before the world demands answers you're not ready to give. Don't just build a career, build a life. Take the trip, fall in love, even if it doesn't last forever. Dance at the wedding, call your parents more often. Take care of your body, because it won't always bounce back the way it does now. You know what most successful people regret? Not the grind, but the moments they missed while chasing it. They missed birthdays. They forgot to laugh. They skipped over seasons of joy because they thought success would finally give it to them later. But life is not a reward you get at the end of hard work. It's happening now. So don't put your happiness on layaway. Learn to enjoy the hustle, but take pictures on the way. Journal your growth. Celebrate the small wins. Let the struggle become a memory you're proud of. Because one day, you'll miss the version of you that was hungry, lost, and still hopeful. Your 20s will test your relationships. Some friends will drift, some will betray, some will grow with you, and some will try to pull you back. Choose your people wisely. Be around those who challenge your thinking, who remind you of your potential, who don't get uncomfortable when you start evolving. And if you don't have those people yet, walk alone. It's better to grow in silence than shrink in loud company. You are the average of your circle, and if everyone around you is wasting time, you won't even realize you're doing the same until it's too late. So guard your energy, protect your mind, and be bold enough to outgrow what no longer fits. You can't scroll your way into purpose. You can't Netflix your way into mastery. You can't spend every weekend getting drunk and expect to wake up successful. It doesn't work like that. You need to build, brick by brick, mistake by mistake, day by day. Learn a skill, master it. Make something that didn't exist before. Make your name mean something. Build something that speaks for you when you're not in the room. Because no one remembers the one who looked good on Instagram, but they remember the one who built something real. And guess what? You don't need to have 1 million followers to matter. You don't need to be famous to be powerful. You just need to live your life with intention. So yeah, don't waste your 20s. But don't rush them either. Let them break you. Let them shape you. Let them teach you who you are. Live boldly. Love deeply. Fall hard. Get up harder. And don't forget to look around once in a while and smile. Because this moment, this season of becoming, you'll miss it one day. Not because it was perfect, but because it was yours. The struggle, the silence, the grind, the growth, the friendships, the heartbreak, the little wins no one saw but you. That's your 20s. Don't waste them trying to be perfect. Just live them so damn fully that you'll never have to look back and say, I wish I had.